Greetings, I'm Buzfas, and welcome back to day 4 of making a game but out of your comments only. If you are new here, the game idea is a plate game, a lot like Plates of Fate, Cursed Islands, and Horrific Housing, so if you've played these games before, you definitely have some knowledge about this. So comment down your suggestion and your username, and there's a good chance I'll do them. So like right here, we have a comment that wants there to be an event where 2 portals spawn in the arena and people can teleport using those portals. So I started by making the portals just to make sure they worked and I had the correct cooldown and everything like that. Then I made it so where the 2 of them will spawn on random plates and then went to test the game out. If you want to be in the test for these games, all you gotta do is join the Discord down below and I'll ping everyone when the game is open. Anyways, I tested the portals and they worked. They spawn on different plates and you can teleport to them. Next up is a comment by Diamond Cub 13 and he wants an event where the plate turns into an actual plate, you know, just for some comedic effect. So I got this dinner plate from the toolbox and then made a badge called the plate within because that's the badge he suggested. After cooking up a badge icon, I did some simple code and now your plate is replaced with the actual plate and it even slowly shrinks when your plate is supposed to slowly shrink. Next up is a comment by Zachary Thomas Stevens and he wants a profile system where you can view other stats, icons, and ores because on day 2 this person suggested a shop system and I stayed up to like 4 a.m. in the morning just to do that shop system. But anyways, I finished the profile system and like always, there's a problem. So this time, I went to test out the profile system with the people in my Discord and everyone's data just broke. Like if I were to join and then someone would have joined right after me, the person that joined right after me would have my data. And that's obviously something we do not want in the game. So I spent the next 4 days running on 10 hours of sleep with those 4 days combined. So I was pulling all-nighters after all-nighters just so I could make this new and improved profile system because I actually started over like entirely, like the badges, the shop, the stats, the UI, everything. I reset everything unless you paid for it, then I refunded it back. But now we have almost a working profile system. The data can still be buggy, but it's whatever. The profile works and it features a leaderboard, who owns certain cosmetics, player stats, what the player owns, their rank, their badges, and etc, right? And I can always fix the data stores later, but shout out to everyone that helped me test the game because seriously, this was a pain trying to fix this data stores. Like it just would not work. Anyways, next up is a comment by One Awesome Monkey and he wants everything to be red to explode. So I got an explosion effect from the toolbox and whenever the script ran, it would loop through all the parts in the workspace and then if it was red and it was in the game, it would cause an explosion effect and if you are within a certain distance to the red, you would die, like shown here. Next up is a comment by Random Guy 3002 and he didn't even put his username. So I went to his channel and I found his username because of a video he posted and it turns out I have him added. That means he's OG because if you don't know, I accepted all my Roblox friend requests until I hit 150 friends, which was at around 1,500 subscribers. So thank you for being OG, Random Guy. And he wants a landmine to be placed on your plate, and whenever you step on it, it explodes and you die. So I may or may not have copied the script from the red parts exploding and put it in the landmine instead. And here's the landmine. It does a beep, 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 beep sound and explodes. But fun fact, any unanchored part can actually trigger the landmine, but only players die to it. Next up is a comment by Super Omar Farouk, and he suggested some obbies to do in the lobby for some coins. So I made an easy obby, normal obby, and hard obby, and then made a notification system where you get notified that you beat the obby. And also, this hard obby is like really hard. Like I'm a retired TOH warrior, so the fact that I was struggling on this hard obby means a lot. So I made the hard obby have like a 5,000 coin reward, normal obby have 1,500, and easy obby have a 500 because it's like really easy. After that, I added some more stats to the profile, and now we have a working obby system, and also a notification system, and also a stats to the profile. Our final comment is a comment by Computed Cyan, and he has a funny idea where you can get a special badge, and basically a button will spawn on your plate, and if you click the button within 1 second, it will give you a badge, and if not, it will kill you. This one was very easy to implement. I just took the landmine script where it spawns on your plate and then made it a button instead, and as you can see, I clicked on it within 1 second and it prints player would have gotten the badge. But then I clicked on it later than 1 second and I died. And in the chat, it displays player didn't press the button in time. But yeah, that will be it for today's video. I'm truly sorry it's not a long video like usual. I do usually spend a lot more time into editing, but one, I haven't posted in a while, and two, I'm still exhausted after pulling like 3 all-nighters with that new UI and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching though. It means a ton, and if you watch to the end, you clearly like my videos. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a ton. I promise you the next video is going to be a banger. Trust.